Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have Doris. When you look at the Eastern Conference, these might be the two best teams.
Oh, there's no doubt. We could see these two teams battle for the right to come out of the East. I expect them to be on fire tonight.
Now, New York starting five. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot. Hart can't hit. Here's Edgecombe. Screen by Embiid. Inside. Hart pulls it in. Out to Bridges. There's the triple. Rebound by the 76ers. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. The free ball. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
To the middle. Here's Simmons. Up and in on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Brunson. He had 25 points in his last game. And the Knicks, another three.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Simmons with a screen on Bridges. It's tipped. And they're on the break. Embiid against Hart. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Maxey. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys?
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. And he's going for the lob!
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim. Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Brunson. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Simmons with a screen on Bridges. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Oh, it's hard to contain Edgecombe. And that opens things up in the pick and roll.
Bridges outside. Towns on a screen. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Bridges passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Brunson surveys. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. New York shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
Here's Grimes. Robinson with the block. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. New York out in front. They're up by 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey. Then there's Kelly Oubre, then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Bona in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Grimes' shot is off, and we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose, and in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Barlow's checked in for Bona, and the Knicks making a change here as well. And Anunoby's checked in. Now here's Jaquez to the paint. Ooh, Robinson with a block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Yabusele outside. New York working the ball around now. Bridges misses.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Jaquez, the pass to Grimes. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switch here also for New York. Towns is checked in. On the wing, Clarkson buries it from 3. Clarkson's got 7 points.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. He is ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Grimes, the pass to Embiid. For 3, Maxey knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Clarkson. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Bridges passes to Towns. Cat doing what he does.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
76ers trail by 8. Maxey surveying the D to the inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Simmons is checked in for Jaquez. Edgecombe comes in for Oubre. And McCain subbed in for Grimes. Good on the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
Here's Edgecombe. No points yet. Embiid, a screen on Bridges. McCain. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Clarkson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Down low. Here's Clarkson, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And Clarkson leaving no doubt with that finish, folks.
Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity, and that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team.
And an Obi for three. The rebound by Simmons. 76ers trail by 7. Here's Edgecombe. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from V.J. Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
The Knicks making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. First one falls for him. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Guys, back over to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And that one's good for Brunson.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Simmons. And here's Maxey outside. It's rebounded by New York. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Here's Edgecombe. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Second chance effort. Philadelphia moving it around. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Drives to the hoop, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Clarkson's got room. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. Inside, here's Embiid. Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Big-time effort for Jordan Clarkson, providing a lot of energy for the New York Knicks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up that shot.
Hi everyone, let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it hard. He can post you up, he can hit the 3, he does it all.
And you think about how good a shape he's in now, I wouldn't mind trying the Jokic plan myself. And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the 3rd quarter with Brian Anderson.
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Well, injury's a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, BA, and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down. And Quentin Grimes also impressive.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game. New York on D. It's a 5-point game.
OG Anunoby, if not the best wing defender, one of the best. How about that contest?
It's stolen by Maxey, and they're running. Here's Edgecombe, and it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brunson against Maxey. Puts it up to 12. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, BA, he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And he makes a first. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
McCain shot is off.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Pass to Hart. Now Bridges. Here's Towns. Oh, Towns with the power.
Big-time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Outside Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Here's McCain. Philadelphia with another miss.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Hart pulls it in. And here's New York now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Towns. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And while we can, let's bring up a list of the top scorers across the NBA in the past month. You take a look at Maxey, the league leader in points per game. Nobody does it better. And of course, Jared McCain, a few spots down. Another guy who can pour it in, top 5.
This month has been a memorable one for both of these players, just lighting up the nets and getting it done on offense.
76ers trail by 11. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Hart. And here's Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Maxey.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Edgecombe. Back to McCain. Now Maxey. Outside McCain. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance. McCain's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Deflects the pass. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
So both teams making some changes here. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Embiid, a screen on Brunson. Grimes' shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. New York working the ball around now. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Boy, he was anticipating a little bit more defensive pressure, and that's one you think he's going to make.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Knicks leading by 7. Outside Brunson. Brunson takes it himself. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Jaquez finds Embiid. Watford outside. And the 3 off target. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges with it. Oubre picks him up. Robinson. Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Grimes. No good from outside. Here's Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the New York Knicks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here are the Sixers now, trailing by 13. They've got Tyrese Maxey. Jaime Jaquez out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Walker in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And the basket by Towns. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Yes, it's good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Maxey. Lets it fly. And again, it's Philadelphia.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And here's Maxey outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Embiid, a screen on Clarkson. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Maxey, that's good.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Here's Brunson. Maxey pulls it down.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Here's Embiid. Maxey with it. Embiid elevates.
Over his time in the league, Maxey has really improved his playmaking.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. At one point, they led by 16. And that's in.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. 76ers trail by 14. Jaquez with a screen on Brunson. Here's Jaquez. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Yeah, smart play there by Maxey, opening things up for someone with the pick and roll.
Towns down low. Embiid covers.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
It's McCain on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Brunson pulls it down.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Rises up. Embiid there for the rebound. 76ers trail by 16. Now Simmons. Oh, the stuff!
Well, you love to see Simmons use that size to finish at the rim and let him know.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range. Wow, B.J. Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Brunson. Oh, missed on the tray.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Maxey fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Brunson, the three is in.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots, showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the
Just
court.
let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thanks, guys. Kat, a quality win. You guys turned it on in the second half. What was the key there?
We played with much more energy in the second through the rest of the game. We did a great job defensively. We did a lot of good things. We pushed the pace, which is falls in our favor, so we did a great job.
Well, that energy was contagious. Thanks, Kat.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.